Hello, beautiful people again. We are back. The car is still going. Jacob is an absolute machine and has not stopped since we got out of the car. So we're going to go check in on him. All right. I don't know why, I just won't stay connected.
The leader just did a 48.1.
Jacob,
Hello.
doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Well,
Awesome.
not great, but yeah, all right.
As good as you can.
Yeah, the car's been in a trip to the wall once, and I think I spun 2 or 3 times, but yeah.
Eh, that's all right, buddy.
Yeah. I'm on 93 incidents though, so I've got to drive pretty carefully from now on. So my 5th stint was slightly ruined by the wall because I lost it at the exit of the bus stop, and yeah, I had a bit of damage on the front. Got it all fixed up, so it's okay now.
Car right. Stay on the left. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
How much fuel do you have left?
What was that, sorry?
How much fuel do you have left?
I've got 60 kilos.
Faster traffic approaching. There's an incident ahead.
Trying to find the poor gentleman that I've hit in the rear twice this race.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to send him a quick message and tell him sorry after I finally had a minute to sit and look for him. But not that it's... He kept parking it in front of me multiple times, so... But I'm still going to say sorry.
48.247.
Kevin Butcher.
Faster car coming up quick. The car behind is pitting.
Turn these off so I can actually read this stuff.
Group of faster cars approaching. 46.461. New fastest lap for you. Car on your
Black
left,
line.
still there. Clear.
Where are they running? Yeehaw!
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Is that them? Yeah. Black line performance red. Yep. ARP.
Faster car coming up quick. You got a slow car on the right. Go left. .439.
Hey, Mike. One sec. I'll mute you so you don't have to hear this conversation. Jacob, I'll be right back. You guys got a DQ. What happened? Incident points? No. In a 24-hour race, there's no limit to how many incident points you can get. What happened was,
Car right.
and of course, hold on.
Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Now everything's going to be super. Let's see. Okay, that's probably good volume. So what happened was one of our teammates. So let's start from the beginning. We qualified in. I'm like peaking bad. Now it's going to do this. How about now? Okay. So anyway, we qualified. I'm going to turn my mic down. It just seems way too loud. Okay. So we qualified P23. Makar got us up to like P8. I did a double stint. We got up to P7. Bakar got back in the car, binned it, 4 minutes of damage, and while we were waiting on damage, the team leader Corbin noticed that our teammate Jared left the Discord, blocked all of us on Discord, and left the team on iRacing and blocked us all on iRacing. So pretty much, he didn't even run a stint. He didn't even show up. So we're stuck. We're stuck. Like, we're going to get disqualified. So I got in the car, did a double stint. Corbin did one more stint. Then I did another double stint. So I've done 6 stints already. And then, like, halfway through my last stint, Jacob, who's Australian, he got on and said, "I'll keep the car going. I want to farm some safety rating." And so he got in the car, and I went and grabbed something to eat, because all I had to eat so far, like at that point in the day, was like a third of a bag of Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Cheetos. So I went and grabbed some food. Went with my wife and kids to a rec league hockey game, and I told Jacob if he's still driving when I got back that I would take over and give him a couple-hour break, and he seemed to think that he was going to run the rest of the race, DQ or not. So, oh, that sucks. I couldn't join in this place, could I? Damn, I don't. Yeah, no. Basically, when you register the team, everybody that is registered for these team events has to drive a fair share of the race. So for, let's just say for the sake of argument that this race goes 800 laps, that you would have to take the number of drivers, well, you have to take the number of laps in the race divided by the amount of drivers on that team, and each member has to drive at least 25% of that number. So basically, all this guy had to do was show up and drive 2 stints, because he would have to have ran like at least 40 laps, I think, to get the fair share rule. So all he had to, like, this guy just went above and beyond to like hide himself from us and make sure that we couldn't contact him easily, because he was probably just ashamed that he couldn't face us and say, "No, I don't want to run it." You know, he just, whatever. So it is what it is. So we're not happy about it, and but I'm over it. I'm gonna get safety rating out of this, so it is what it is. Definitely a learning experience when it comes to running with random people. What a tear, that sucks, dude. Yeah, it's alright, dude. It's not like, you know, I spent the last 2 months practicing for this race specifically. That's me being very sarcastic. So, nope, Jacob said he was like, he was prepared to run like the last 15 hours of the race, and I'm like, you know, just to farm SR, because he's at a 2.9C, and this, let's see, he's been in the car for almost 5 hours. Actually, he has been in the car for about 5 hours. So, let's check how much fuel he's got. 18 laps. So he's like, I'm gonna, you know, I'll run the last 15 hours. I'm like, dude, if you're still on, I'll get in the car. I'll do a stint or 2, give you a break. Bathurst is next month, right? I believe it is. Andy, I just got home from the hockey game. Hooray. We left after the first period because it was my kid's bedtime like an hour ago. We're just farming safety rating. One of the Australians, Jacob, who relieved me, is still in the car. He's been in the car for 5 hours. He's racked up quite the incident point total though. Yeah, he's at a 33. I mean, 18 laps less than me and 6 more incident points, so that's all right. But he's gonna get some SR out of this. He's already fulfilled his C-class MPR, so he will get his B-class license. So I think what he's wanting to do is just run as long as he can. Probably max out his B license, and all he has to do is 4 races or 4 time trials in B class, and then he'll have his A license. I'd rather practice for Sebring over Bathurst, in my opinion. Yeah, Sebring's in March. I think Sebring's March and Bathurst is next month. For my mental health, and like you guys have known, I've been working 60, 70-hour weeks basically since the end of October. Plus, I ran, before I started working all those hours, I ran Catalunya 24. I ran Monza 24 in November. I ran Daytona last month, and I ran Daytona this month. You know, I've been sacrificing sleep and everything to practice at night for all these races. And like I did after the Daytona 24 last month, I took a couple weeks off, and I'm definitely going to take 2-3 weeks off from, unless there's just a series that's running a track that I'm already familiar with that I want to run. I don't think I'm going to touch the rig for at least a couple weeks. I'm going to go to bed on time. I'm going to rest my body. At my doctor's appointment on Thursday, the reason why I can't see out of my right eye is that because I'm having a really bad flare-up from my sarcoidosis. So they said the surgery that they need to do at some point this year is not going to do anything right now. We need to get the inflammation under control at the front of the eye before we worry about the back of the eye. So between work and stressing over this stuff and my kids and family and life and everything, you know, my body is, you know, that's what sarcoidosis is your body attacks itself, you know, like it, and my form of sarcoidosis attacks my eyes. Like my eyes are a foreign part, like a foreign body in my body. I don't know. So my body is attacking my eyes and causing inflammation. So I'm off to bed, bro. Have a good race. We got killed by, oh no, we were back at the race too. No. Yeah, it takes a toll on you, man. You need to take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do better, but you know, Andy, you know, I'm really passionate about this stuff, and I want to put in the time to run a good pace and be competitive, because that's why we got into sim racing, was to run the endurances like this. And, you know, of course, to make friends too. And I mean, Jacob seems like a great guy. Corbin seems like a really, really nice guy. Makar's got some decent pace on him. He did a great job. Start of the race, he was lights out. He did great avoiding all the bullshit. But, you know, like, Andy, you were probably the first friend that I made. You and Brandon, and actually Mike. You, Brandon, and Mike were like the three, like, it was like all the same time. It was during that Red Bull Ring 3-hour endurance that I ran. Like all three, I'm pretty sure all three of you were in that stream. And, you know, we still talk 4 months later, and I consider you guys friends. And yeah, but you can do it in a healthy way. Yeah, I need to just not, because it was like 4 times a week I was staying up late and practicing and stuff. But I don't know. I need to take a couple weeks off, because this has put a bad taste in my mouth for sure. But lesson learned. And you know, I would have asked you guys, but at the same point in time, you know, LMP2 probably isn't too difficult. I'm sure by the end of, like, I don't know, stint 6, I probably would have had the hang of it and been like within a second or a second and a half of your guys' pace. But you know, I wanted you guys to be competitive and not worry about me doing dumb stuff. And then this guy is trying to kill Jacob. What are we doing? Lewis Norche. You would have got it. It's easy to drive, just the no ABS. Gotcha. Which no ABS isn't technically a bad thing. But likewise, bro, come race with us. Yeah, I got you. We'll get in another one soon. I have, like, today, I've had everybody like, oh, Bathurst, run Bathurst, you know, run Sebring. I've had a lot of people saying, you know, come, you know, everybody feels bad about the situation and what happened. So, you know, it makes me feel good that you guys care about me, and, you know, it's good to have that positivity, and, you know, people that want me around. Take care of yourself. I'm definitely a GT3 driver. It's LMP2 is fun, but it's different. I told Andy and Kral that if they finished podium, that I would buy the LMP2 immediately. But I guess I'll probably still do it. I'll give it a shot. Running both. If you want to join us, then let me know. Yep, absolutely. I think I'm actually off. Because Bathurst is next month, right? Yeah, I think I'm actually off for Bathurst. Sebring would be one of those, depending on the time slot. Depending on the time slot would be whether I would be able to participate or not. I'm a GT3 through and through. I've thoroughly enjoyed driving the MP2. Yeah, next thing we know, next year for Daytona, you're going to be running friggin' GTPs, Andy. Don't lie. The speed's got you hooked. And that's probably exactly what you needed too, Andy, to be honest, is having that change of pace. Because I'm kind of... I think after taking a week or 2 or 3 off, you know, maybe that's what I need to do, is jump in one of those cars and do some races in that. Just kind of change it up. Get a, you know, cleanse the palate, if you say. I can totally see it, Andy. You're going to be running GTPs at Daytona next year. Let's make a wager right now. I bet you $5 American. $5 American that you are going to run GTPs in Daytona next year. I've been driving them in LMU a lot with Kral, so was open to it. Okay. So the Kral likes what he likes GTPs in LMU then. And you can't not do it just to spite me and to make me send you $5 American in the, you know, overseas in the post. It's not he's a hyper fanatic. So getting him into GT3 is like pulling teeth then. Yeah, he hates him. When is Le Mans 24? When is that? Probably because I'm faster. So he's jealous. He's jealous of you being faster in GT3, so he's making you drive hypercars then. Not been announced yet. Well, once it's announced, send me a DM. Maybe I'll suck it up and I'll buy LMU. And I like the graphics on LMU, but I'm going to take your word for it that it just doesn't feel the same, and it feels different, and not in a good way. I've got the LMP2 fastest lap for our team. Nobody saw that. Yeah, I was there when you set that lap. I was listening. I had my phone on your stream in my back pocket while I was dealing with my daughter throwing up all over her high chair earlier. So there's like cookie crumbs in my chair. I didn't eat cookies. But yeah, our fastest lap's only a 1:45 flat. In practices, I was running mid and sometimes low 1:45s. Now that the track is like ice cold, I'm hoping that I can get in after a few hours of rest. I can get in there, really lock in, and then do a 1:44 would be phenomenal. I think I need to adjust my braking points and maybe brake a little bit earlier so that I'm not shoving the brake down the throat of the car. So I think that's what I'm going to do in this stint here. Super fun, very different, but getting much better. I like it for a change every once in a while. I think a palate cleanse is what I kind of need at this point, because this one definitely kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, except the fact that I'm probably going to come out, because I'll probably do a double. How many laps he got left? 12 laps, 25 minutes. So it'll be a little after 9. I'll do a double that'll take us till 11. So it's much better on my semi-cube. Dude, and that's the other thing is, you know, my FANATEC with the boost, my 8 Newton meter, like it's fine. I don't think I need to upgrade right now, but I think maybe before Daytona next year, I might, if I have a little extra cash, I might go ahead and upgrade. But I don't know what I want to run with. Jonathan's back. How you doing, buddy?
So I'm gonna get off after this stint. I'm gonna have a break for like 2 hours and I'll get back on.
Okay,
'Cause my
hold on one
teammates are
second.
back.
Yep, I will
I've got
take
some
over.
viewers, though.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm talking to chat right now. So you take a couple hour break and come back nice and refreshed, and I will keep the car on track, and you can take back over. Because it's 8:40 p.m. for me right now. By the time I'm done with my stints, it'll be probably about 11 p.m. So
Yeah.
I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you for one stint after mine, and then if you're all right with it, it'll be at that point when I kind of decide whether I'm going to do another double stint or not, because that would take me to almost 2 a.m. my time.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just kind of, you know, I want to help you out as much as I can, because I know you want to keep going, but I would really feel bad if you ran, you know, I did another 2 stints and then you ran the last, you know, 8.5 hours by yourself, you know.
Yeah.
But although Corbin should be back soon.
Back as well.
Corbin should be back soon, so you guys can take turns. I'm trying to think of when he should be back. He should be back relatively soon.
Yeah, he said he would be back in 2 hours, about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, cool. So we'll get to see Corbin. We'll get to hang out with Corbin for a little bit then. Okay, cool. So that works out perfectly. Now I won't have to feel bad. But
Yeah, okay. So just 2 stints by you, then maybe Corbin has a stint, then I'll get back and rotate with Corbin.
Yeah, or I might, after Corbin does one, I might run one last hurrah, and then I'll sit and watch you guys for a little bit, and then I'll probably drift off. But
Okay, all right.
Jacob, you know, I'm sorry that you had to walk into this, and you know, it's unfortunate.
No, I've enjoyed it.
Okay, good. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be here to, you know, hang out with you a whole lot, but oh, it's all right. Nothing you could have done. You broke. It's all good. It's all good, buddy.
But all right, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. Try to catch up with my chat, and I'm watching, and I'm ready to get in the car whenever you pit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's see. Headroom. I thought that on 925 is so much better. Agree, Mike. Not because you turn up. No, I would never, ever, ever touch that. But because you can feel more, it speeds up faster, so you can catch slides better. Literally running at a similar strength to the R9, but detail is off the scale. I'm going to get some dinner, chill out, and get on the rig after a bit. I'm doing the 3-hour tomorrow at 9. If Mike, if you got a wild hair up your ass and you want to stream it, I'll be there. Jonathan, what is the best game you have played? The best game that I have played.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
I would say.
Yeah, good point.
The game that probably has the most sentimental value based off of how much I love the series and the playability now. Like, if I had to choose one game that I could only play for like a year straight, I would say it would have to be... Give me 5 more seconds. Give me 5 more seconds after that. It's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. I think it's a 3-way tie. I think it's a 3-way tie. Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal for the Game Boy Color.
47.021.
Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time. And or Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons for the Game Boy Color. Or Ocarina of Time for the N64. I would just say Zelda, period. Or Harvest Moon 64. Believe it or not. I might do that, I'll see. Yeah, dude, do it. I'll be there. I'll be watching. I'll watch, and then I'll sit in Discord with you and chill. If I should be 9 a.m., that'd be 11 a.m. my time. Oh yeah, I can sit and watch the entire race. That'd be a good nice change of pace, is sitting and watching somebody else race for 3 hours straight. Yeah, I'd basically the Pokemon franchise, Zelda franchise, and like I like pretty much all the Harvest Moon games.
Hey.
Oh, there's Corbin.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. Sorry about that guy leaving. It was out of our control.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you want to still complete the race?
Yeah. So Anders, and if you want to have a few stints as well, I mean I've been running for about 5 hours, so I'll let you guys race a bit, and then once it becomes night time in the US, I'll get back on, and then we can rotate if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Like honestly, like when that guy left, everything just, like my mood disappeared. It was like I had all of today blocked out for this, so I mean, even though it's not like a like podium or anything we'll get, like I still would like to do it. So yeah, I'd love to continue. So I'm just getting ready to go food shopping now, and then I could probably be in the car maybe the next hour and a half, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works. Just talk to Anders as well, and see when he's going to do his stints.
Yeah.
And how you're going to coordinate that. And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Corbin, that'll work perfect because he's got, let me look. He's got 7 laps, so he's got about 14 minutes left. So once he's done with this stint, I'm going to jump in and do a double. And then if you want to take over from me and do 1, maybe 2 if you want. And then
I could do 2 if you guys are really needing a bit more of a break.
Yeah, it's pretty much after the double and after while I'm watching you do your stint is when I'm going to decide whether I'm going to do another one or not, because it's by the time I get done with my double it'll almost be 11 p.m. and then your stint will be done close to midnight. So it's just going to be kind of one of those things how I'm feeling, because this will be my 9th and 10th stint. So we'll see how I feel after the next 2.
Yeah, no worries at all. I thought, like, honestly, I thought that was it last night, but that's cool. Like, I like that we are still going despite the fact that there's no, you know, we're just racing for safety rating.
Yep, Jacob came in clutch and came in, what was that, Jacob, like maybe 5-6 laps into my last stint, and it was like perfect timing. So I got out of the car, he got in the car, and I went to a hockey game with my family and ate something and we just got back about 40 minutes ago, so I hopped on and been watching his stint now, and we're all good.
Oh no.
Like we're gonna farm the safety rating and chalk this up as a learning experience, and you know, make the most of it. And then once the results are posted, we'll just be near the bottom because we're disqualified, but that's all right.
Yeah. I didn't mention the guy that left, but I've been mentioning in a few servers that our 5th driver just bailed on us, and everyone so far has been like, what the heck?
Yeah, so, I in the iRacing community Discord, in the general chat, I actually posted that they should have a wall of shame. And then I didn't go into like full detail, but I was like, for the people that, you know, that say they're going to run the race and then they ditch you and don't even show up and make you disqualify, you know, early in the race, and you can't do anything about it. And then one of the moderators actually replied to it and said, you know, we're not into the business of shaming people in public. And I'm just kind of like, well, isn't it kind of, you know, for a Discord that as a Discord that helps teams find drivers, you know, don't you think it's important to let the community know what certain drivers are doing? But they didn't ever reply. They never replied to that. And I said, you know, I'm not trying to be an asshole, and I'm not trying to like blow up what it is, because what he did was cowardly, and he should have just said, I don't want to race with you guys, and that would have been the end of it. You know, we would just had to suck it up and run with 4, and it would have been what it was. But you know, what he did was shitty, and you know, it ruined our race before it even began, because he had already made that decision in his head. But
yeah, the last message I remember seeing is like something about asking for the stints again, and to me it was like, well, we had it mapped out, and then we mentioned them, and then didn't hear anything, and naturally, like, you know, we're not all thinking about, oh, just ping him again.
Yeah, I think a lot of it. Yeah. I think a lot of it was probably that we didn't have, like, we had everybody's availability, but we didn't have it listed out, like, you know, throughout the race, the actual stints, like, listed out. Is probably what his big fuss was, because he had sent a message last night, or yeah, I think it was last night, and then, you know, probably because we didn't have a schedule actually listed out, and
you know, I don't know if that was just somebody waiting on somebody else to just go ahead and do it, you know, based on everybody's availability or what. But my recommendation would be, you know, get everybody's availability. And when you have people that you don't know and you don't know what their strengths are and you don't, you know, like knowing when the sim time is going to be, like I said earlier, like a lot of the slower racers get thrown in during the night because the track cools down. You know, the hot tires on the cold track, you get more grip, and it'll elevate your you know, those slow drivers' times by sometimes even close to like. In my first 24, I think in the night it improved my pace by like 3 or 4 tenths on average. Right. So, you know, that's why, you know, running your slower drivers at night is probably the strat, and then having your better drivers drive when the sun's coming up and stuff, when the track gets real sticky and gross and nasty, because you lose that grip and it's harder to control the car. But you know, it's hard to play to the strengths of the drivers that are on your team when you don't know anybody. But
yeah,
you know, it was the hand that we were dealt. We were all scrambling to, you know, get together, you know, 24, 36 hours before this race. And so I would say for the next 12-hour won't be as terribly bad, because you can run a 12-hour with 2 people, no problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, 6 hours a piece. Yeah, it's a lot of driving, but it's doable. But, you know,
yeah.
And you seem to have, you know, a couple other drivers at least that are consistently running with you, so that won't be an issue. But for these 24-hour races, you know, kind of getting an idea and having like a team put together and ready to go, at least I would say a week or 2 beforehand, would be more beneficial, so that you have more time to put the schedule together, figure out when the sim time, you know, is going to start, and kind of mapping out stints based on people's strengths and where they're going to be able to perform the best that they can. So those are my recommendations. But as far as like his conduct and what he did, that's you know, that's on him. You know, if he had that big of a problem because the schedule wasn't laid out and pieced together, and then that's on him. You know, you got to understand too that you threw this together, because when did Jacob get onto the team? It's only been a couple days, right?
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, like so, maybe 4 days. Wednesday. And I talked to you, what, Thursday morning?
Thursday, yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, like I had less than 48 hours to get things figured. You know, it's just, you know, it sucks scrambling, but it's what we got to do sometimes when people, you know, drivers drop out.
That's right.
So it's just finding the right mixture of drivers, their you know, their strengths, and then of course their location and availability.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, and then of course luck. Luck is the biggest part of this. After this lap, you're gonna after this lap, you're gonna box Jacob.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
One more. I've got a bit marginal. Yeah, I went really good.
What's that?
What race place are we in?
P13.
We're 13th.
What did you say, Jacob? Not risk what?
All right. I'll stay in the call. I'm just gonna finish my shopping, just get a move on.
Right side, clear.
Okay.
Jonathan, pretty much got to go, bro. Have a great.
Locked in.
Hey, man, thanks for stopping in. Sorry I didn't answer your question if you had to go already. My steering recommendation, I mean, I've only ran
Right here.
a G29 and a Logitech G29, and then I have the FANATEC right now.
All the damage is repairable.
I have the GTDD Pro with the boost kit, so it's 8 Newton meters. Let's see, a minute of optionals. I will take them. Because it seems, yeah, P14 is a lap behind.
When my car gets up, I might send him a message and see if he wants to run any laps just for safety rating. So I'm not sure if he might have thought that we were retired.
Nearly done.
Yeah, I would recommend it to him.
Yeah.
Because I think he had 15 or 18 incident points in his stint and a third or stint and a half. So I would suggest him do like at least 1 or 2 more.
Okay.
Just so that he can come out and get a little bit out of this. So.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to run this lap with no force feedback. Wish me luck. Yep. So I'm gonna have to box, pause. I'm gonna have to box, get out of the car, but don't get back in. Because I just need to reset my program.
Oh, I see.
So we're gonna be very, very careful. Oh, this kink is gonna suck with no force feedback. Hey, we survived.
Good. Oh, I sent you a friend request. By the way, Jacob.
On Discord.
Discord. Yeah. Yeah, they're not bad, everyone.
Oh, this is a mess. I think I shut it off and then didn't turn it back on. So it's probably my fault, but it's okay. Oh, this is sketchy business. I'm weaving back and forth. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I'm talking to the drivers on track. Oh Lord. Because I'm going so slow. Alright. We survived. Easy fix. Such a noob. Alright, that was my 9th stint. JK. Alright.
You fill up the fuel or nah? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's putting new tires on and everything. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna get right back. I'm gonna get right back at the car. I just need to start this. Good lord.
Oh, no worries.
Alright. Should pop up. Good. Go. Race. Go. Now I have it in border mode, but that's fine. We can drive in border mode.
Oh no.
It's just got the annoying white thing on the top of the screen. That's fine.
I see.
All right. That's loads better.
Okay. I'm gonna have a shower and just do the rest of the thing I need to do and go food shopping. So, you said you're gonna do a double stint? Is that right?
Yep. You got some time.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right. And then I can do a double if you guys like.
Yep. We'll see how I feel after you do one stint, and I might jump in and do one last one, just one last hurrah.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good on that. Alright. I'll join back in a little while.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, see you guys.
Alright, let's see what this fresh-bodied, fresh-tired puppy can do. Cold tires, cold tires, cold tires. Negative Delta 6, they led a lot of this race, fell off, but it looks like they worked their way back up. Oh, there's the bad latency LMP2 right ahead of us. I see you. Safe to say I won't have to practice Daytona ever again. Nah, but I will. Is that the leader? Couldn't tell. Messy, messy, messy. Not my best, but close. Yeah. That poor guy. That's a good bus stop. Now JT Sawyer's within 1.3 seconds again. think, if I remember correctly, this car is a car full of undesirables. Put some space in between me and him. Too much brake. Oh well. And he's pitting. Idiot.
bad.
It's insane. My DDU's telling me we're gonna run a 1:45.6, and we're fuel saving. The way I'm feeling now, this might be our last stint. This will most likely be our last stint.
Okay, go.
Put a little space between us. Welcome for that, Joachim. I didn't even notice we went down to first there. Almost. About 40 laps with no incident points, and now we finally got our 100th incident point for the team. Hold.
Right here.
What's that? Gain time illegally. Okay, so they want me to do a drive-through and serve a penalty. So you gotta drive around and then serve it. Is that right? And now our tank's full again. Whatever. We're doing the penalty now too. I guess we're just gonna finish, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. This is okay. ABS set to 5. Now let's see what we can do. 'Cause it was set to 3. There were a few times we were flying. But we were only what, 10 laps in? I didn't even notice the car was set differently.
Okay, go.
No need to get that close to me, jackass. Hello.
How's it going?
Going all right. I picked up the last incident point for the penalty, so
All right.
that's the only incident point that I've gotten. But in getting that incident point, I got a 1 second penalty. And if you go in to serve the drive-through and you still have time on, so I had to be held for 56 seconds. But
Okay.
it's all good. We're still P13, or we were P14. I got us up to P13, and we're 4 laps behind P12 anyway. So
Okay. Oh, nice. And how long left in your stint?
I literally just started, so I'm fuel saving,
Yeah, no worries.
and so 20. It says 28 laps. So I'm gonna probably another,
Yeah, perfect.
I didn't really do any fuel saving until last stint. I did a little bit, and I got an extra lap out of it. But I'm gonna try and stretch it out because I think
nice.
this is gonna be. I think this is gonna be it for me. I don't think I can do anymore.
No, that's fine. We did, like, I didn't expect it to be racing, to be honest. Or kind of racing. Yeah.
A big live special event practice is what it's turned
Yes.
into. A practice where we can gain safety rating.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I must say, yeah, I put a bit of a semi-rant in that server too, and the moderator linked your comment, which I found funny, and he's like, if it was me, I wouldn't be finding people like days before the race,
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, isn't this what the server's for?
yeah.
It's like, yeah, that was silly.
Yeah, I was like, don't drive with random people. Well, what? Like, say I was brand new, or say I was brand new to this and I knew absolutely nobody. Like, who else am I supposed to run with?
That's
Complete
right.
strangers.
Yeah. That's how I met Makar and these people back in June last year. I put something out. It was actually in a YouTuber's Discord. He's like, yep, I can take you, and then, yeah, it all led to forming these guys.
Yeah, it's just, you know, that's the response that you get from somebody that's been playing the game forever and knows, you know, 5 different teams of people that he can run with at any time. Is exactly what that is. It's like, whatever. Like he seemed like an iRacing snob, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave this alone.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's alright.
Like I live my life laid back. I just do my thing, and I'm not trying to cause drama or.
Yeah, same. Just here to mostly have fun.
Yep. Well, I'm here to win too, but it had fun, yes.
Yes. Yeah, next time I do an event like this, it will be, you're not here at the start, or it's like someone like a car who I can really trust in you guys, then yeah, 100% I'll be like, come on when you're ready. But yeah, randoms like, have to be here when it starts, or before it starts, otherwise they don't get in. Did Jacob have a reaction much when he joined?
Nope. He was like, okay, you know, I'll run the last 15 hours of the race. I'm just like, oh no. He's like, just so I can say I did it, and you know, I think he's just excited at the opportunity because he should. Yeah. I would venture to guess he'll be at least a 4.0 B after this race is over. So.
Yeah.
All he has to do is, you know, 4 time trials or 4 races in B class, and he has his A license. So he's excited at the prospect of getting his A license, you know, pretty quick after this race is done. So.
For sure.
So he was like, yeah, it's a bummer, but you know, I want to race. So.
Oh, it's a good mindset. Did Jacob say he'll be back later or anything, or do you think he's done too?
No, he said it, I'm pretty sure he said he'd be back a little bit.
Okay. That's saying he went to study.
He didn't say what he was doing.
Ah, it's okay. He was telling me the other day that he was going to go study when we were doing our stints together. Good challenge how many laps can Corbin do in a row.
Yeah, I think I could have done a triple earlier, but I'm cooked. I'm pretty much doing 2.5 right now because I had that stop and go, and I think I'd already done like 10 laps, so I'm like, I think that'll put me at like almost an even 250 laps done. So that's the most laps I've ever ran in a race.
Nice. I think I did maybe 30 laps when I did the 24,000 Nuremberg ring, and I think we had 6 or 7 drivers, maybe 6.
Yeah, that. Like Makar was talking about, you know, yesterday when we were all talking about doing double stints, and it's like, you know, on these road courses, these small ones, like double stints, fine. I can do 2 hours in the car, fine, but like the loss of concentration, I don't have that problem here, but I bet if you put me on Nords and told me to run 2 stints, I would be crying and, you know, begging for my mom by like the second lap of the second stint. Like that's just one track that I couldn't do a double stint on that track. Like it's hard enough for me already because I'm half blind, and it's a very technical, very beautiful, very awesome track, but doing, you know, basically 2 hours straight of that, I don't know if I could.
No, it's alright. it is very demanding. Like so many areas you have to remember,
Yep.
and the sweeping change of like the technique on the throttle and the brake. I mean, you saw I did a 8-minute lap, or just a bit under. That's like my absolute best. I think McLaren that does a 7:57. But like I said last night, I've got the BOP for the NEC, so if any of you guys ever want to practice and roll around, I can put a session on any time.
Nice.
On definitely, I remember you get filled up as well. Lots of people will be racing it.
When does NEC run? Because I think I was looking for it in the series list and I didn't see it.
I think it's April to November from memory.
Okay. Yeah, because I know it's one of those that doesn't run every season. It like lapses over the course of like 6 months or something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I think the car will run that. Not Project it has that track, but yeah, open to anyone. As long as they don't do it dodgy and just, you know, skedaddle.
Yeah. I see you, Marin.
Did you still keep your live stream up?
Yeah. I turned it off while I wasn't home, but I put it back. I put it back up when I got back on. So the title is
Nice.
Disqualification Celebration.
I love that. Yeah, I'm gonna set mine up when I've finished doing a few little bits around the house. So after this you're going?
I'll probably hang out for just a little bit while I clean up my office and stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I think
let's say-
200. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say, if say Jacob doesn't come back and I get really tired and I don't want to drive, how long is it until we get a DQ? Like, if we can't join again, I mean? Is it an hour, you said?
I think that, yeah, if the car sits in the pits for like an hour, then it's done. Or Yeah, I think it's either that or if there's no connected driver. I don't know. You'd have to Google it.
Alright. Yeah, sure. I think we'll just be good safety games.
Yes, sir. I think for special events, it gives you a little bit of an even bigger boost, to be honest.
Oh, that's good.
I think it might be like some unspoken kind of thing that they do, but
Alright. It's good for the service though, because I think I saw like 30,000 people on earlier today. Which is huge. If you want to invite your other teammates or anyone that you think might be wanting to join the team, you're more than welcome to as well, by the way.
people that I deem dependable.
Yeah. What about that person that introduced me to you?
John?
Do you think they would be good? Yeah, John.
John is a fantastic driver. Like, he is a fantastic driver. It's just, he's kind of hit or miss on whether he can do stuff.
Oh,
So,
I see. But he won't leave us hanging dry like today?
what's up?
He wouldn't leave us hanging dry like today? Like, you know, without the opportunity to finish the race, I mean. Sorry, I'm using probably more slang.
Hold on, I got traffic. Yeah, he just had some personal stuff pop up today, but you know, he's really good at Nords. Like, he's like really good at Nords.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, he just doesn't have a whole lot of time to invest, and he's been on iRacing for years, so it's kind of lost that luster for him, I think.
Right.
Like, it's, you know, it's something that he's good at, but there's not a whole lot for him to chase other than like the special events, or you know, if there's a series that's running the Nordschleife or something like that, that he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do that, you know, if it's a specific set of cars or something. But as far as like doing like an entire season every single week, he's past that, I think. He's just gonna race. He's just gonna race what interests him, and I remember this Corvette. Yeah, P12. Still there. Oh, P12 GTPs. Yeah, okay. That's why it took you forever to get around there. this for position? No, they're a lap down. Okay, you wanna be like that? Then go. Let's see.
Do you reckon our iRating will go up, or do you reckon it'll go down?
It'll go down because we disqualified and did not finish. We will drop to the very bottom.
Oh shit! So well,
Yep. But I think they split that 100 points between the 5 of us.
okay.
Or the 4. It'll probably be just the 4 of us, to be honest. Jared probably won't get hit with it because he never connected to the actual race. So it's gonna hit 100 points between the 4 of us.
I'll be very tempted after the race to see if the other guy, Jared, got into another race.
Did he block us all on actual iRacing too?
Well, iRacing, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I guess I forgot to check that before I got in the car to see if, because I think he accepted my friend request yesterday.
Oh yes, I don't have a lot of Discord friends now.
Yeah,
So
he.
me there.
Yeah, I don't either. But maybe on the UI he forgot, because I know he left the team on iRacing, but I don't know if he unfriended me. So I'll have to see, because it'll pop up. But we could always, even if he has us blocked, we could still look at his profile, I'm sure.
Oh, that's good.
Or I can have somebody look at it and look at the stats, and that'll show us whether he ran another race or not, because that's kind of where I think he either just said didn't do it at all, or I bet he found another team.
Yeah, I think that's where he landed. Different path of opportunity.
And my wrists and my shoulders are gonna be so sore tomorrow.
Oh, when I finish this today. And I got a basketball game tomorrow night. That'll be funny.
Oof.
At least I know how to craft Daytona and score GT3s. I wonder if Max Verstappen did this.
I want to say I think he did the final time slot.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that was P1 LMP2s. I just wanted to give him safe passage. Just get in front of me and get away. Not that I'm driving stupid or anything, but just get him out of here, get him on his way. Yeah, they got a 4-lap lead.
Damn.
GTPs, I can't see. But yeah, he's got a 4-lap lead.
Yeah, I don't know if it's mentioned there anything. I had to, the last race of that other person was just them being left over in the Garage 61 team, but I kicked them out.
I think we could still look him up though.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's another way we can figure out if he went and just ran another race or not.
Okay. So do you work most weeks?
I work a rotational schedule, so I work 6 days. I work 6 days straight, and then I have 3 days off. So my days off rotate.
Right. Yeah, I think the only time we might be able to run together is like maybe nighttime, or if I'm up one.
Which I've done before. There's been a few times where I've gotten up, like for the roar. The only time slot I could do for the roar was 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh wow.
So I literally put my wife was at work. I put my kids to bed at like 7:30.
Yeah.
Got into bed myself. Got like 3.5 hours of sleep. Woke up, did the roar, and then after the roar was over, went and laid down for like 45 minutes, and then that was it. So I mean, my dedication to doing this is there, and I'm not a stranger to having to wake up at weird hours and doing it. But I attribute that mostly to because it's a shift. You know, my job's a shift job, so there's times where I'm held over to work second shift, or I have to come in early and work third shift and then work first. So I'm used to staying up. You know, I'm used to staying up pretty late.
Okay.
I don't prefer to, but you know, if I have to do it, I can.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. Holy sh!
I wonder if anyone else would get a DQ in this session.
It's possible. I'm sure we're not the only team that had somebody not show up.
Yeah.
I mean, after everything that's happened, and us being in 13th is actually pretty. I mean, actually, it's kind of pretty amazing.
Yeah. No major accidents, right?
Just a 4-minute. The
Oh yeah. That's pretty
Macar's, yeah, Macar's 4-minute, and then I think maybe, I think Jacob said that he put the car in the wall and had a multiple minute fix, but other than that, I mean, we've had some spin outs, but nothing too terrible. No meatballs, so.
I almost sent it into the when I first put it in, that was funny.
That Marin guy pisses me off every time. It's like, I stayed high so he could go low, and then he's still flashing me, and then he whips up above me. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just go where you want. Now he's riding
We've
this
got
dude's
12 laps.
butt.
So we're switching after these 12 laps?
Yep.
Okay. Even though I've got plenty of time, I'll just make sure I'm ready to go.
Oh, I'm behind the leader. Oh, they got their P1's got their 1.2 driver in.
That's funny.
And he's driving like a 1.2 driver, let me say that. He is slow. I bet he's nervous.
Yep.
It's like they probably put him in the car and said, okay, you have to do 2 stints. Don't screw it up. Drive as slow as you possibly can without being stupid.
Yep. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, because you're now in the Garage 61 team, if you ever load up like a Nord yourself, you can always like practice with that timer set up from the event last year.
Cool.
But the setup's still valid. Depending how I feel after the 24 hours of Daytona, maybe I'll go off a session, just leave it on for 10 hours or something. Maybe I can put the Discord in the link, in the description, I mean. Give people the reason to join. Join our awesome community for endurance races.
Oh, I know this car. I know this team. We had some fender benders earlier. No, from earlier today. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they were kind of a car of a, for lack of a better term, douchebags.
I just realized I'm gonna get the sunrise stint. That'd be cool.
It's not. It's the worst stint.
Oh, it's not?
It's the worst
Okay.
stint. The track goes from ice cold to steadily rising in heat, and it takes a long time. Just like it takes a while for the track to cool down, it takes like 10 times longer for it to finish the process of heating back up, and you will slide, and it is not fun.
Okay.
Lap times go up drastically.
Damn.
It doesn't affect the you know, the aliens. It doesn't affect them at all, but us,
Yeah, affect us.
us, yeah, it's gonna affect us.
Okay. I'm honestly surprised there has not been a little bit of rain.
Yeah, I think there's been quite a few quite a few time slots and stints that actually had rain. So
Oh, okay.
I haven't even looked at the radar.
Yeah, I might in a minute. Just to be on the safe side. Had some rain experience, but I'm not like it's down my green.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how's the race going?
Well, I'm about to jump in the car.
Okay, cool. So is this your first stint starting?
Yes.
Okay, so you will do double stint and so that's about
Yeah, technically double.
Hour 50.
yeah, okay. So I'm just wondering what time I need to get on. Maybe 5:50. Yes, okay, fine.
Yeah, I'd say maybe a couple of hours.
Okay, yeah. I'll see you then. Good luck with it.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
If I don't
Bye.
see you, Jacob, take care.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Alright.
That's good. He's committed.
Yes, he is. When he came in and said, "Well, if I have to run the last 15 minutes or the last 15 hours by myself, then I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I want the SR."
Yeah, let's see it.
I think I can get one more lap. I think I can get one more lap out of this.
Okay.
Just a little bit more fuel saving. Just a little bit more.
That's good. That's not wrong. Oh, you got 8 laps to go. Oh, you gonna box early?
No. No, I'm gonna try and save enough so that I can run that 9th lap.
Okay.
I should be able to.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'm sure between Jacob and I we can manage to the end. If I was gonna try. the track will heat up slowly or quickly?
Very slowly.
Okay.
Go out wide, why don't you? Jeez. Right all over my right side.
Oh no. He damaged?
No. He just got close.
Just-
I'm just
That's-
venting. He got close to me, I'm just
Okay.
venting.
Nah, so good. I'm sure I was like shitting my pants last night, you can tell, with the other cars.
Yeah, P1, go ahead. Why don't you?
Back in a minute.
Alright. Alright, let's let it fly. Last full lap. Gonna let it fly. Nope. We done screwed this up. Ah, come on now. Faster traffic ruined our chance to set our personal best. Oh well. It's fine.
You guys have done well given the circumstances we were in. Yeah. And it's nice that Jake has turns to race now. So I think between him and I, we could get through the next 7 hours. Even if maybe my car does a stint here and there.
Yeah, I think it would be beneficial for him to do so.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. There's half an hour straight off the dark left.
I know you're there.
Oh, 7:16, so 45 minutes. Okay. Good job, man.
Right here.
Done.
Nice.
All right.
Move it, move it.
Don't know why I can't see the marshals.
I forgot.
You know, the people that
I
take
didn't.
stop.
I didn't. I didn't reset the traction control, ABS, and brake bias.
Oh, it's okay, I can do it.
Free sport yellow.
Right, cold tires open.
I'm alive.
Right side. Clear.
Corbin,
Start
did
driving
you
off the damn road?
did you already get an off track?
Yes, I did. Sorry.
I'm just giving you shit.
Okay.
Let's see.
They're a bit running me off the track. It was so hard to keep it on. But it's all good. You there behind me, past me.
Hey guys, we got hit.
Okay, never mind, that didn't work.
Anthony Damiani, is he part of that?
Car right. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Car right.
Oh, that was when he was still.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Avoid car 21. They are a danger to human survival.
Not sure why this person isn't passing.
Right side. Faster car coming up quick. Keep to the left. Clear.
There we go.
Right side. Clear.
Wrong keyboard.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, what happened back there?
A group of faster cars approaching. .151. traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right. Faster traffic approaching. Right side.
You can see the sun starting to come up a little bit.
Yep. So enjoy the track for like another 20 minutes.
Just see it.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Oops.
Like
That's
Grayson,
alright.
I don't want to fight you. I'll just drive behind you for the rest of the spin.
Was that quick?
The guy that I hit in the ass on the way out of the bus stop, I messaged. He was online, so I had messaged him directly. And he said, "Hey, all good. Already had damage from an incident at pit exit." So
Oh,
I just want to dot my I's, cross my T's before, if I if anybody's harboring any bad feelings for me being on their ass. 'Cause there were a few
yeah, that's
guys.
it.
There are a few guys that I got a little testy with, and I probably was a little too aggressive, and there were a few times where I did bump them on purpose, and
Right. It happens.
Right side. Clear.
but most of the time it was, I'm losing a spot because of traffic. Traffic cuts, gets in front of me, and then they follow the faster, the LMP2 or the GTP, and then it's like, well, no, I'm sorry, dude, I'm still faster than you, and then
Yeah.
and then it always felt like it was in the bus stop. Like I go quick through the bus stop, and especially on entry. So there were a few times that I bumped some people on entry, a few times I bumped them on exit, and I'm just kind of like, well, if you're gonna get in front of me, then you need to at least, do the bus stop quicker than me. But
Yeah, that's it. What happened to that car? Are you out of fuel? Looks like they're out of fuel.
they'll make it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't, the tow is only going to take like 20 seconds.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.7
Yeah, that's right.
seconds.
Oh, looks so nice and track now.
What a day.
Alright, I think I can go flat out now. Yep.
Wow. Somebody took the time to come into my streams and dislike both of them. What sweethearts.
Aww. It's Jared. Nah.
It probably is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, it is what it is. He can unblock me on Discord and say it to my face.
Yeah, that's it. You didn't have to be a kid about it and just rage quit.
Yeah.
They could have joined the Discord and be like, oh, hey guys, I want a bit of structure, what time can I drive? 'Cause we had it mapped out. He just couldn't get his ass to the call and talk to us. But it is what it is.
The car behind you is pitting 46.835.
That was a good lap by me.
Faster car coming up quick.
Ay, ay, ay.
Bit wide there.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That sun's creeping up a lot faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, same actually.
Left side. Clear on the left. The leader is running 45.807.
Yeah, I remember when I did this in November, I had the morning stint as well. Like this. Sun coming up.
The car behind
Racing.
you is pitting.
It was fun.
Faster traffic approaching.
So that was fast going through the bus stop?
Right side. Clear. .757. Group of faster cars approaching.
Oh, that's bad.
It's all good.
No damage.
Faster traffic approaching. 46.757.
Why are they doing that?
You are not entitled to the track. You don't get every corner.
Car right.
Are they talking to me?
I don't know. I don't
I
even
don't know if that
know.
was to me.
What was the name of the guy?
Oh, I don't remember now, sorry.
Was it
But
Tristan
they were
Murphy?
right on my ass and I kind of semi-blocked them, but I mean, I'm not, like, I gave them options to pass.
Faster traffic
Was it
approaching.
Tristan Murphy?
Yeah,
Yeah, then it was
it's the
him.
driver directly in front of me now. LMP2, I think.
Yep. Or no, it's a GTP.
Oh, okay.
Clear.
I don't know why. They're just salty because they're in second to last in their class.
Okay,
So,
that's fine. I was like trying to flash my headlights so they would take the pass.
Forty-six point nine eight two.
the leaders in our class qualified 13th and 18th.
Faster traffic approaching.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything you said because my headset went funny and turned off for a sec.
P1 and P2 for
Left side.
GT3s
Clear on
qualified
the left.
in,
Okay.
they qualified in 13th and 18th.
Oh, wow. So they got a bit of a jump.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. .421. Faster car coming up quick.
All right, Corbin, I hate to do it to you, but I'm fading a lot faster than I thought I would.
Still there. Still
Yeah,
there.
missed
Hold
it.
your line.
I said I apologize, but I'm fading a lot
Clear.
faster than I thought I would. I got to get off here and I
Oh,
need
that's
to go.
okay.
I need to go to bed.
No worries at all.
But
You're all good.
I'm gonna go lay down, and if I get up in the next few hours to pee, like I do, because you know I'm an old man. But I'm not old, but I'm old enough to where I usually have to get up in the middle of the night. Then I'll come in and I'll check on you guys.
Yeah, no worries. I hope between Jacob and I we can finish the last 7 hours.
Yeah, I think you guys got it made, and yeah, if Makar
Yeah.
pops in, I would just suggest
One
to him.
stint, you reckon?
I would say at least. Let me double check his incident points real quick.
Okay.
Go right.
No worries.
Yeah, he's got an 18x on 41 laps.
Oh,
So I think if he was to do one clean stint, that he would be just fine.
okay. Is he A class? I forget. I think he might be B class from memory.
50.574.
That's a good question. I think he might be B class. I think you're right.
Okay.
So I would say if he did one more stint, he would you know, save himself from losing any. If he were to do two, he would probably gain at least a couple tenths or something.
Yeah. I think so as well. Yeah, but we'll be alright from here. Yeah, feel free to come in. As I'm on my own, I might put my game sound up all the way, but I'll try and make sure I can hear you guys. Are you turning off your PC, or are you going to keep it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut everything down. It's
Okay.
It's worked enough today.
No, good. Yeah, I don't know why, but when I'm streaming, I don't get like notifications and people join, but I'll try and like glance over to the Discord screen, and worst case, I have to just stop the crew chief, but that's fine. So I might get in the zone.
Nope, you're all good.
Yeah.
Games. I see there have been some casualties during the night. Game's gone. These guys. Oh yeah, no these.
Yeah, like I said, if there's anything else that comes up, I'm always keen.
Yep, absolutely.
I'll probably do like a post after the race is done anyways, just thanking those who came. Yeah. But no, it's fun.
We made the most of it.
We sure did.
All right, Corbin.
This is just training from Daytona.
Yep, you won't have to practice for Daytona until right before the next one.
Yep, 2027.
Oh god.
Can't believe it's 2027.
Yeah, before we know it's gonna be here.
Yep.
All right, Corbin, it was a pleasure. I'll leave you to it. Give him hell.
Yes.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later too. Take care.
Nice guy. Well, surprisingly, we've kept the car going, even though disqualification's inevitable because our fifth driver never showed up. But we ran 253 laps. A total of 29 incident points. That's not terrible. But anyway, we're gonna leave him to it. Grace, Corbin, Jacob. McCar's got his thing still going. Yeah, I don't. Will it even let me look? Yeah. Wrong one. No. Nope. It's like he disappeared off the face of the earth. Right? I'm gonna pop back in just to check, because that is his name. I mean, I don't wanna heckle the guy, but I just, part of me wants to make sure he's okay, to be honest. Taking forever to load.
There's an incident behind.
That's fine. That's the wrong. It's the wrong keyboard again. Okay. Oh well. Anyway, y'all. If you came back to watch the second part of this, I love you. Unfortunate. I hope Jared's okay. He didn't need to go to the lengths of blocking everybody. It's unfortunate, but the fact that we kept the car on the track and we kept going, albeit for safety rating, is kind of is a testament to some people's character, and because I ended up doing what, like 8.5 stints, 253 laps. more than enough. I'm not gonna touch Daytona for a long time. I'm exhausted. I bet I'm asleep within the next 20 minutes. If I'm awake when the race is about to end, I might pop in and start a live stream just to watch the last few minutes and share it with you guys. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I should sleep in. I should rest. I think rest is probably really important. I'm going to take it easy the next few weeks. I'll look at the schedule later and we'll determine if there's something that we really want to run. Otherwise, I'll probably take a couple weeks off. If I play any other, if I play any other games, then I will more than likely, I'll stream them just that way you guys can see that I'm doing all right, and we'll get back to racing, maybe in a week or two, maybe even 3. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. If you came out to support me, I appreciate it. You all are amazing. To the individual that took the time to go press give me a thumbs down on both my videos, I appreciate that too. Just goes to show that you're thinking about me too. Oh look, we gained a like. Now each one has a like and a dislike. Either that or it's Hoodie in the background doing his shenanigans. But it is what it is. I don't care. I just hope that person is having a great day, and I do hope that Jared's okay. Like nothing happened like crazy, but I'm done. I'm done ranting. I'm done talking. I need to go to bed. I love you all. I'll catch you guys. Maybe before the race ends, or if not, then I might do a post. And tomorrow I'm gonna do a few things around the house, and then might try and find a new game to kind of delve into and pass some time with. Something a little more relaxed and enjoyable, something that we don't have to focus our attention too much. I think it's probably the change of pace that we might need, something that doesn't need as much focusing. So I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.